my iPad mini and I choose it over any size of devices. At a price point of £500, it became one of my most productive devices. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how I'm using it as a software engineer for my daily work.
The accessories I bought for the iPad mini are pretty basic. I have a very simple silicone flexible case with a matte glass screen protector. And since at times I write my notes or draw diagrams, I use Apple Pencil with a silicone grip. And the third party tip, which is metal headed, it makes the pencil slightly more pleasant to use for long duration drawings, and also it doesn't wear out easily. I'm going to show you the back of the case, but please do not panic. I attach these magnetic ring holders so I can attach magnetic rings and hold the iPad in any direction easily. When I'm typing or drawing, holding the iPad with magnetic rings is reducing the fatigue for long run. And beside that, the magnetic rings help me keep my iPad angled in any direction, landscape or portrait, and it makes drawing and viewing contents much easier. In the software department, I have Obsidian, which is a note-taking application, and I have endless content created on this application. I use it on my iPad mini a lot because I need a way to access those notes that I created. So anytime I need to refresh my mind, I go back to this software. And since it's identical to the desktop and other platforms, I have absolutely no issue using it on my iPad mini. GitHub application comes really handy when I want to check other engineers' code on the go. It shows me all the pull requests, all the file changes in the pull request, and all the changes side by side. And best of all, it is integrated to GitHub Copilot. And since my company pays for GitHub Copilot, I can get it for free. So I use it for the basic checks like security flaws in the code and other obvious issues before I do an in-depth check. Jira application is also another time saver, which allows me to view tickets and get a notification whenever a ticket pops into my board easily and quickly. If you're unfamiliar, Jira is a full software as a service which provides task management for teams. And it's extremely popular because of the flexibility and the powerful customization in this application. Using this app, I can manage my own tasks, drag them and drop them around, move them through the columns, and also set them as done. Using the app so far, I haven't seen any limitations. It supports both Scrum and Kanban. The only limitations I saw was deep admin configurations and customizations. And then I have two applications which really help me idea generate and brainstorm. First one is Concept, which gives me an infinite canvas, and it's really fluid and robust for drawing and writing. Second one, which I really use for document generation, is Miro. Miro helps me create diagrams for my work. It has a set of predefined diagrams and shapes that you can benefit from for creating flowcharts or any sort of UMLs. iPad mini is a great learning companion for me as well. Besides YouTube, which all of us use, applications like Pluralsight and Udemy are great on this little machine. iPad mini for me is like a second screen. At one side, I learn, and on the other side, on my computer or laptop, I practice what I learn. I personally learn a lot better when I buy PDFs instead of physical books, and I can annotate them without worrying that I'm ruining a physical book. So I can annotate as much as I want and take note on the same PDF that I am reading. For that, I use PDF Experts, which is perfect for annotation and also reading of PDFs. While we're in the same topic, iPad mini and learning, I got to tell you more about Brilliant, the sponsor of the video. Brilliant is a platform with plenty of courses and a very intuitive way of learning by doing. They have reinvented the traditional boring style of learning into bite-sized, digestible, fun games. I personally don't have much time to dedicate for learning of topics that I always want to keep my mind fresh on. For example, discrete mathematics, which is related to software engineering and partially to my work. I personally started a course on mathematics on Brilliant, and it's super fun, I'm telling you. I'm not in the mood to sit down and learn mathematics, but with these tiny size games which are kind of rewarding and fun to play. It is super intuitive and joyful to go back to the topics that are related to my work and I've lost track of, and be able to redo them and learn and also have fun at the same time. The application is accessible across all your devices, so I have this app on my phone, on my iPad mini, and I can even access it on my laptop using their web app. I strongly recommend you to go through all their courses, because no matter what you want to learn or what you ever wish to learn, they have something for you. There is something available for you in Brilliant. You can start learning on Brilliant for free. Just try the 30 days trial, which unlocks everything Brilliant has to offer. They are offering a 20% off an annual premium subscription for the ones who sign up using my link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. If you're curious to explore topics deeply and learn by doing, if you're looking to replace games that are meaningless, I highly recommend giving Brilliant a try. Start now and get the most out of your time. iPad mini is also a sophisticated machine for task management and event management. I keep a separate calendar for work, which is stored in my personal account, but it's something that I do not want to be appearing on Outlook and be presentable as my public calendar at work. These are the things that I want to be able to manage, but it's too personal for me to be able to put it on a public Outlook calendar, and also not something too personal, which I want to keep it in my personal life. So it's a separate calendar called Work. I use a combination of apps for that. There is nothing wrong with Apple native calendar, I love it, but I love the aesthetics of Time page. Same story goes with my task management. I combine the tasks that are too personal to be able to present them on Jira and create a section for them called Work and Business. This section would hold anything related to work, and for that I use TickTick. I love the natural language processing. It makes my life much easier, and it is accessible across Windows machines as well. So I can enter my tasks and manage them on my work computer. And finally, my meetings and communicating with others. I use Teams. We use Teams, so I have to use Teams as well. It is perfectly usable on iPad mini. I happen to take calls, take meetings a lot of times when I'm on the go, when I am somewhere, when I'm at home, and I found iPad mini and AirPod combo really reliable for that. Even though the front-facing camera on iPad mini is not very powerful, it has proven itself a lot of times that is a lot better than a lot of laptops that people use at work. And best of all, using iPad mini, I can do all these on the go. It means that I can walk around, give some exercise to my legs, since as software engineers, we sit a lot. And that was me and how I use my iPad mini at work. How about you? How are you using it? Leave a comment and let me know. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, take care of yourself.